You know, all things considered, I probably shouldn't have gone that overboard with with talking to everyone on the crew. But you know what? I don't care. It's interesting to see what we can learn from other people on your ship, especially your party members. So, hey guys, it's me, Rob, and welcome back to some more Mass Effect. Last time, we set out to go find the sister of that diplomat, only to find out that said sister was a pirate all along. Crazy, I know. Now, I actually kind of got caught off guard by that little revelation. So, we're going to eventually meet up with her back on the Citadel, but before we do that, I wanted to catch up with the rest of my teammates and then go and find that missing survey team out in the Hades Gamma Cluster. That's what happens when I speak too fast. Always happens. So, first things first, let's talk with Rex.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Oh shit.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Are your people really dying?
Oops.
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Fair enough.
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Ooh, man. That's... So that explains a lot about his appearance. That's really sad. That's really sad, honestly.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Okay. I see where he's coming from, but come on, we gotta be pragmatic about this.
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex.
Oh boy.
With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Okay, well, I found the worst case of Presley. That's awesome. Okay, let's see.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
Oh, this is, I see. Huh. Honestly, if I had to say it, yeah.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh lord, you went to the Macapag boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there, kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Okay. She's an honest soldier. And push comes to shove, she'll do whatever it needs to get the mission complete. So, I do admire her for that. Well, everybody has their motivations and their secrets. I do want to know more about Rex, though. And to an even greater degree, Garrus, too. Curious to see what kind of cases he's had to take on that's made him so, I guess you say, radical in a way, but not necessarily in the realm of saying radical. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, that's the comm link. Okay, well, let's head on out to the Hades Gamma Cluster. I believe this is where it is. Okay, so got a lot for us to look. So what do we got? Enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of calcium with deposits of iron. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Uranium. Oh, so it's radioactive too. Well, that's awesome. A gecko. During the initial survey of the Anadius system, only a single flyby probe was spared for the small scorched world of a gecko. It revealed a planet unusually rich of It revealed a planet unusually rich in heavier elements given its size. A gecko is a standard terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of cobalt and other heavy metals. Due to extremely rough crater terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Plus, it's pretty close to the sun, too. Ploba is the second and by far the larger of Anadius' two gas giants. Active scans by survey ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals toward the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the gas giant's lower atmosphere. You recovered a strange object orbiting Ploba. Chief Engineer Adams and Tali tried unsuccessfully to determine its origin. They did find one of the matriarch's writings stored within. So we keep finding more of her writings. Edmos. Standard hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If Trebin's terraforming is successful, it is expected that a helium-3 fuel refining facility for the system will be set up here. Okay. Detected a large concentration of hydrogen. Yes, indeed. Trebin. So, it looks like we can land here. Surface team. Okay, cool. Before I do that, though, I do want to scan this last one. On a door. On Ice World, with an extremely thin atmosphere composed of krypton and xenon, its frozen surface is unusually smooth, suggesting widespread repaving by cryptovolcanic processes, though no such activity is currently evident. That is good to know. Alright. Well, Trevin it is. We will take Rex, and I guess we could take Garrus along with us. It is quite barren here. So, let's see. We have the research base, an anomaly, the debris. So 2 anomalies. So let's head to that one first. Let's go ahead. Set this one up, and I will see you there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. That was a little too close for comfort, if I say so myself. That thing was giant. There are no sign of any survivors. The pod is empty except for a small tattered flag marked with the Niminiz colony insignia. Okay. There is the research base over there. Let's go see that debris deposit over there. Maybe we can find something here. That being said, there are probably a lot more of those. That's not what I wanted to do. There probably are a lot more of those threshers around here. Ah. Plutonium. So it's very radioactive, I take it. Cool. Next spot is up there, and then there's a research base not too far from here. So we'll go to that anomaly, and then we'll go to the base. Scavengers of some kind. These guys got messed up. Damn it! Is that enough? Yay! It's still not enough. It's not enough. Alright, well. Maybe I can come back here at a later point. I'm gonna have to fight another one of those things, aren't I? Aren't I? Alright, let's get this over with then. No, surprisingly not. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot of these things here. Is there only one that's working? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. I guess I can check it then. The transmitter tower. Uh-oh. I guess... Okay.
Let's get moving.
Just lead the way.
So the research base is the only thing left for us to investigate. There's something else going on here. That's not what I wanted to do. Underground. And then the research base is over here. Let's investigate the base first before we proceed onward.
Nobody's been here for a while.
No. Let's check out the place. It's small. It's really small. Is that another one over there? I think so.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation site.
Shotgun, AR. Oh yeah, I probably should. I didn't even think to do this either. Oh yeah, that's right. There is another outpost all the way up there. I guess it wouldn't hurt to go and check and see what that one's all about real quick before I go underground. That is not an outpost, that is a mineral deposit.
On my way.
Uranium. Just out of curiosity, how much? That's a lot of credits. Alright, let's head on downward.
Heading to position.
Okay. Let's head on in. This totally isn't creepy at all. Tangos. A lot of them.
Fire in the hole!
Oh my god!
I've seen this before. Machine cultists. The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Well, what is it, though? That's the question. They were just running around in circle, going crazy. Another locked crate. I would love to get something for Rex, please and thank you. Attainments. The accounts for all the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. Garrus, you're good to get up now.
Perimeter clear.
Can I... hold on. Not yet. Oh, wait. I don't even... Yeah, no, I can't. Not for Shepard, at least. I could max out Spectre training all the way. Or do I... No. Actually, I'm gonna do this.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Let's see if I can catch her before she tries the bolt. It's not exactly a good look for her, given that her sister's a pirate. Well, guess we'll find out what she has to say when we eventually confront her, which is right about now.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal,
I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Obviously.
I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Better we get something more concrete than just credits. Still, money is always nice to have. Which I might do some window shopping now that that's over, but I'm probably going to do that off screen. So, for the time being, I think that's where we'll cut it off for here. So, next time on Mass Effect, it's time we begin our actual full-fledged search for Saren. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, have a good one, everyone, and as always, stay safe.